Greetings. I appreciate your presence. Thank you. Thank you for flowing to me, from me, through me. Thank you for this opportunity to be attached, to be connected, to be wrapped up in love, and to share it. Thank you for giving me confidence and for my meditation practice. Thank you. I wish you well today, wherever you're finding yourself, whatever you're doing. I wish to give you the assurance that you are fully capable of raising your frequency. You have all of the tools built into your divine matrix. For you are a matrix, as well as a portal. You are always offered a choice, whether to stay in the place that you are, to move back to the place that you were, or from the place that you are, forecast forward. What you would like to see, what you would like to smell, what you would like to taste, what you would like to touch, what you would like to feel. A good word that I really do love is equanimity. Equanimity. It is what I want to create in this divine sacred matrix that I call myself. It is what I am at my truest form. I looked up the etymology today, and equa means equal, and then nimity, that means mind, spirit. So equanimity is being equal, balanced in your mind and spirit. Staying equal and balanced, no matter what's happening outside of your matrix, no matter what you see. And it takes a definite, you need to start over every day. There was a great Japanese Zen person, I don't know if he was a monk, named Suzuki, and he said to strive for the beginner's mind. A beginner, not knowing everything, not knowing anything. You are beginning. You are a beginner again. You begin again each day. Each day when you sit and close your eyes and find the stillness that pulsates within you. Each day as you sit, you can be like a child and open your heart and listen. It is a truly delightful way to live, and I am not saying that I have mastered this way. I am practicing this way. And I want to encourage anyone who has any inclination toward this way of meditating each day for 20 minutes, first thing, before you really get up and do a lot of stuff that will cause a lot of emotions or thoughts or worries or projections or anything like that. Because the less you have on your plate before you sit, the easier it is to find stillness. So that's why I say first thing. You know, after you get your water, and I need some water, speaking of water. After you get your water and use the restroom and do what you need to do. Excuse me. So balance, mindfulness, being careful. As children that we contain within us, some of us are pretty spazzy, who just don't have a lot of discipline. And that's why for me this practice is so helpful, because I was a wild child, and my mother tried to tame me using force and verbal and emotional, I guess you could call it. She thought it was out of love, but it was truly not. It did not stem from love. It stemmed from her not knowing better. I mean, reading these doctors who tried to teach women how to raise their children using all sorts of tomfoolery, which caused the baby to feel completely abandoned and to suffer and to feel like it's a cold, horrible world. I think my mother's mother was an adherent to one of these doctors, and not cool. So as a child, I rebelled against this sort of strict, unloving, uncaring, unnurturing way. I rebelled. I just was like, I'm not gonna listen to you because you don't know what you're talking about. You know, it's pretty much a strong force to be reckoned with, and I was punished over and over and over for it. Nowadays, I think they call it a strong-willed child. But my true nature, you know, when I was born, where I was born, what time I was born, etc., was gentle, peaceful, calm. I was born in the year of the hare, and my sun is in Cancer, and it's just created a very unique sort of being, a very quiet, you know. And other parts of my chart, you know, there's a lot of strength there. There's a lot of other kinds of things which you discover once you look at your chart. There's so much about my chart I don't know, but I think meditation allows the meditator to enter into the world of understanding and love, and you really, really feel the adoration that Source has for you. First, when you're sitting in peace and quiet and stillness, you start to feel it there. And like I've said, it kind of, the more that you do it every day, the more time that passes, that love and that adoration starts to flow into the other 23 hours and 40 minutes of your life each day. And since I started meditating, I have transmuted my old self many times into something new, and it's always changing. It's always morphing into the new, the new, the new. And when you're meditating, you are fueling up with the divine and are being fueled for the journey into a sacred life. So it's definitely a choice. If you want to meditate every day and intend to connect with your inner being, which is Source, you must realize that you are going to start morphing moment by moment, day by day. And it's like you have to pick a side. You have to pick a side and decide where you want to go, where you want to head. Do you want to head forward into the light or not? It's pretty simple. And when I started meditating, I didn't know that was where I was headed. But I feel like the planet's being given this choice too, all of us at the same time. Choose your side, pick a side, pick your direction, decide, choose. So, equanimity. It may seem impossible to maintain equanimity in this storm that we're in, this planetary there's so many words that want to pop out, but none of them are the words that I want. It's a planetary transmutation. How about that? We are completely and totally transmuting into something new. And I want to do it in fun, with a light heart. I don't want to be morbid. I don't want to look at this darkness on the planet that's been here for centuries anymore. I've seen enough. I'm over it. I do not want to bring that forward into the next moment. I just don't. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate that you listening and checking out my channel. I'm sending you love and permission that if you wish to engage in a dialogue with me, to say something in the comments. May this day and this night bring you ever closer to your true self. Peace.